watching us online. We'll continue our working day in the UCMC. The topic of the next press conference is transparency in public instruction in Ukraine, the Korean experience. We have Insa Kon, Assistant Mayor of Seoul, Oleksiy Sobolev, Advisor to the Minister of Infrastructure, Balazs Horvath, Director of the Center of UNDP Policy, and we hope that Madam Lee will join us later, Policy Specialist, UNDP Seoul Policy Center. Вам слово, пане Інсуко. And there will be a consecutive translation of the speech of Mr. Insako.
기쁘게 생각합니다.
Я дуже радий сьогодні зустрітися.
I'm happy to meet Ukrainian journalists today.
기회가 저에게 왔다는 게 너무 행운입니다.
I wanted to learn more about the culture of Ukraine and Kiev. I'm happy that I have this opportunity now. I'm grateful to you for your interest to the system of transparent construction in Seoul. The system of transparent construction in Seoul allows the citizens to participate in decision-making as to the process of construction and opens a lot of data as to the process of construction in the city. In this way, the process of construction in the city is very transparent. This is very transparent system. Last year, in the end of last year in Seoul, there was an international workshop where we presented this system for the representatives of more than 20 countries. And during this seminar, we found understanding about how important this transparent system of construction is. We are grateful for the interest to our system from the Ministry of Infrastructure and for the assistance of UNDP Seoul and UNDP Ukraine. We today are planning to sign the letter of understanding together with the Ministry of Infrastructure of Ukraine. Thank you. Now I would like to invite Oleksiy Sobolev to take the floor. Esteemed journalists, viewers, the Ministry of Infrastructure of Ukraine is one of the leaders of open data in Ukraine, among other ministries, and opening of data, more transparency is one of the priorities in the policy of the Minister of Infrastructure, Volodymyr Milyan, and we were very happy to be present at the seminar in Korea in December. And next 6 months, we've been working fruitfully with Koreans to invite the delegation to Kyiv so that they can present their system to the ministry and to other stakeholders, like there were many representatives of the regions at the seminar, Odessa, Lviv, Vinnytsia, Dnipro, and they're very much interested in this system because this allows to implement construction projects transparently, and it allows to manage these projects so that the money is saved and it's more efficient. And the Ministry of Infrastructure Ministry is very much interested in cooperation. We signed the memorandum of understanding. The first one will be the project on construction of roads, because that's very critical. It should be happening transparent and efficient. It was very difficult to get money from the budget for repair of roads, and now the ministry is putting all the efforts to use this money effectively and transparently so that citizens know about that. So we're grateful to the Metropolitan government of Seoul for sharing their experience and for further cooperation. And we are planning to start implementing the system in a few months. And next period we will select the pilot projects not just in road construction but in other sectors. Thank you. Thank you, Oleksiy. Mr. Balazs, вам слово.
For this opportunity, and greetings to all the viewers. During yesterday and today, we had very productive discussions with a wide range of Ukrainian stakeholders, and it clearly emerged that Seoul City's One PMIS, Project Management Information System, is a truly promising avenue for raising the efficiency of public investment in Ukraine, and in particular, acting against corruption. The points, I would just like to make a few points. One, this is a tremendously productive investment. If corruption is reduced by just a few percentage points, then on a very large construction budget, what you save is a very significant amount. And not only are there savings, but there will be a significant improvement in the public trust towards government if this is done in a way that is seen by the public to be truly transparent. This is a system that needs to be adjusted to the realities of Ukraine, and that is part of the issue that has been discussed in the past few days. We do this work not only in Ukraine, but in several other countries, and adjusting to the local context is always the hardest part. But in Ukraine, what we see is a very clear political will to actually make this happen. UNDP's role is actually to facilitate this transfer of knowledge and expertise and experience. This role is played in part by the Policy Center, which is based in Seoul, South Korea, and very importantly also by the country office of UNDP based here in Kiev. And they will be instrumental in actually making this happen in an effective way. I would just like to conclude by saying this is an undertaking which holds tremendous promise. It is also one where there are many, many moving parts. There are many actors which need to work together. UNDP stands ready to assist in this process, but this is really a process which is primarily between the Ukrainian government and the Seoul Metropolitan government. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much as well. Are there any? Друзі, в мене буде запитання, якщо дозволите.
I have a question. I will speak Ukrainian. So this is a question to everyone. First, the experience in transparency that Seoul has. Are you going to spread this experience to other cities of Korea? And if it is done, could you tell us several words about this? Mr. Imsenko.
다른 지방자치단체로 확산이 되는 구조죠. 모든 행정 분야에서 서울시가 선도적으로 나가기 때문에 지금 여러 자치단체에서도 이 OnePMIS와 알림이 시스템에 대한 적용을 하겠다 하는 그 자문 또 지원 이런 협의가 계속되고 있습니다.
As you may know, Seoul is the capital, and all the initiatives have started mainly there. And at the moment, we have requests and consultations to help to introduce the system that works in Seoul and the LME system of informing on construction, to introduce to these elements of our system in other towns and regions of Korea. So we have consultations at the moment.
때문에 이 시스템에 대해서는 그 자치단체장의 의지가 매우 중요합니다.
And it is very important that heads of the regions are interested in the system, and there is political will in order to introduce the system. Thank you, dear colleagues. Maybe that will be the last question. And also, you have been in Ukraine for several days, and there was a meeting concerning transparency in Ukraine. So in what time Ukraine can reach the level of Seoul in transparency?
저희들은 2012년도부터 이 OnePMIS 시스템을 사용을 했습니다. 꽤 많은 시간이 흘렸는데 저희들 생각은 기본적으로 이 오픈 시스템은 오픈을 하기 위한 시스템이 아니고 이 직원들이 일을 수행하는 시스템입니다. 이 시스템을 통해서 일을 하고 그 시스템에서 오픈 사이트로 자동으로 리얼타임으로 오픈이 되기 때문에 별도 공개를 위한 추가적인 노력은 없습니다. 시스템적으로 자동으로 이루어지는 것이죠. 그래서 우리 시스템 같은 시스템을 우크라이나에서 구축하게 된다면 단계적으로 일이 추진될 것이고 그게 전체적으로 확산되기 위해서 어느 정도 시간이 걸릴까는 우크라이나 이 당국자들의 의지와 관련됐다고 볼 수 있습니다.
So we introduced the system in 2012, and the system is automatic, and the data is made public automatically, and this reduces the load on officials. And I believe that about the period of introduction of the system in Ukraine, it depends on political will and people in the regions, and the system will be introduced gradually in Ukraine. And the time that will pass from the start, this will be step-by-step process to the full introduction of the system, and it depends on the officials in Ukraine.
부 장관님과 여기 올렉시 장관 자문관 여러분들의 열망이 대단히 컸다는 걸 제가 이번에 와서 느꼈고 UNDP와 서울시 우크라이나 기반시설부가 협력을 한다면 그 시기는 많이 당겨질 것으로 생각을 합니다.
And when I came to Ukraine, I felt that the Minister of Infrastructure and also the advisor of the Minister and Mr. Sobolev also, I saw the wish to introduce the system in Ukraine. That's why, together with UNDP, we will try to do it as soon as possible.
Conference, as another one is coming in a few minutes. Thank you for coming, and looking forward to seeing you here in the nearest future. Thank you, and bye-bye.